And we're back, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create logo variations using reflections. I use Adobe Illustrator for that, and I've got a couple of examples prepared. First one up here, it's a simple shadow that we can create by copying Ctrl+C the original and pasting it in the back with Ctrl+B. I've got the one in the back still selected, and I use the shear tool. Here's the shear point at the bottom left, and I drag it to the right. Keep in mind that I hold Shift while I do so that it snaps to the horizontal line. And now I use the selection tool to make it a bit smaller, and I use the arrow keys to put it upwards and a little bit to the left. And now I go to the opacity in my properties menu and I turn it down. And this is how you can create this simple shadow effect. A variation of that can be seen in the next example, where the shadow is more a reflection, so the light source here comes from behind. Simply copy it again, Ctrl+C and then Ctrl+F to paste it in front. And now right click and reflect it. Go down with the opacity and now use the shear tool again. This time our shear point, so kind of like the anchor point of the shear, is at the top left for the reflected type. And again I use the selection tool, size it down a little bit, and then the arrow keys to reposition it. So this is how you can create this effect. Here's a nice one. The way to do this, just select the text, then right click, transform reflect, we'll reflect it horizontally, just copy it. Now press T for the type tool, get rid of the first two letters on the left. Best way to make them snap to each other is to create outlines for both, then hold Ctrl and connect the anchor point of the L letter. And once again I'll go down with the opacity. Obviously you could use different colors, as well as just using the opacity to use gray tones here. But I want to keep these elements as simple as possible to just show you the effect, which is for this video the reflection. Again, we need outlines, afterwards we'll ungroup it. And now we only select the my, right click, transform reflect, and once again horizontal. You can see the results in real time by checking preview. Just confirm using OK. Go down with the opacity once more. Same effect. Right click, create outlines, object, ungroup. Select the logo part, right click, transform reflect. But this time it's vertical. And finally, you can combine vertical and horizontal reflections. I use the same method again. So create outlines, ungroup it, and right click, transform reflect. And we need to do it 2 times. So first vertical and afterwards horizontal. So the ideas at the bottom that I've shown you, they work well when you've got 2 components of the logo name or the company name. In the first 2 examples, we've got only one word, company, afterwards my and logo. And when you've got this separation, so 2 words within 1 word mark, it makes sense to explore these ideas. And you can create lots of logo variations that way. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.